Hello, everyone. How are you? Sinead here from SineadMoffatCoaching.com. I wanted to make a quick video because a lot of you have been asking me about this amazing, beautiful book that's becoming my best friend, and and just how to go through it. It's not a book per se, like there's not going to be hours and hours of reading. It's not going to be 300 pages of reading. As you can see, there's a lot of blank spaces, but the beauty of it is those blank spaces is where you get to create. That's where you get to create your awesome future, and where you can raise your vibration to get yourself living in flow. And if you know anything about the flow, that's when life is easy. That's when you have the green lights. That's when things go right. That's when you get the jobs, you meet the gorgeous guy, whatever it is. When you're in flow, you're in a state of non-resistance to the universe. And it's really an optimal state of living, because resistance is what kind of bothers us. It's kind of what makes us angry and stuff like that. So flow is my objective for my life, and then through the practices that I've been implementing over the years, I put them all together for you in one sort of safe place so that you can have everything together. Vishen Lakhiani puts it so nice in one of his courses. He says, happy now plus happy vision, is success. So that gets you into a state of flow. So many of us are not happy now and waiting for the I'll be happy when, and then other people are happy now but have no vision for the future. But when you combine both of them, that's when the magic really happens. So becoming happy now and grateful and content with what you have, but having that goal and that drive for the future. So this book, my little Limitless Life, will teach you how to do that. It'll teach you how to get your vibration up through practices and habits. Your quality of life will be as good as your habits. If you've got good, solid habits, that will create really successful, it's almost like success rituals. So I have wonderful habits of kindness and gratitude and self-care that if you implement, it sort of fills you up first, so then you're ready to go out and serve the world. You're ready to go out and do your job, or to look after your kids, or to go out dating, or whatever it is that you have that extra thing that you have to do. Rather than have to, then you kind of feel like I get to do these things, because it puts you in a different mindset. And yeah, it's not easy. You're not going to change overnight. That's why I did 90 days of this, to kind of give you a good kickstart. But realistically, the first time I did this, when I started incorporating these things into my life, I did it for a year. I did it for 300, and I did a kindness, the radical kindness group, for 365 days. So I really saw monumental change with that, and I saw my vibrations soaring, and things just coming together. But so I invite you not to dabble. If you're interested in buying this book, it's because you're interested in living life in the flow and creating a better life. So it's not a dabbler. It's not like, oh, I'll do it once and I'm done. And there's other things in here. It's not just the daily success thing. There's also the vision for the future, which is really, really important. So you're going to create things like your declaration, what you stand for, why are we here? What are my goals, my intentions from the future, or for the future rather. And then also I do this fun exercise in here that I call my awesome bio, which if someone was going to introduce you on stage or something in the future, what would they say about you? So, and I've given my own examples of things I wrote up for myself that motivate me and pull me into a bigger vision and a better version of myself for the future. So you'll see all my examples in here as well. And then my favorite thing, which I didn't know would be my favorite till after I wrote this, was the fabulous to-do list. I have all these different categories of things, places I will go, courses I will take, things I want to do, experiences I'd like to have. And I kind of filled this out myself sporadically. I think of one and then I add it, and then I think of another. And what's happening is I'm writing them down, and opportunities are coming for me to do this. So one example was I put down I wanted to do Reiki. And then, of course, I had lovely guests in my house, and wouldn't you know, she was a Reiki teacher. So I was like, yes, it's coming directly to my house, so it's working. And then, of course, affirmations, which I know controlling our thoughts is the hardest thing on earth, but what I like to do is have a backup thought. You know, once my mind starts going into crazy thinking, I think, okay, what's my affirmation? I love myself, or I approve of myself, or whatever it is, and I just keep saying it over and over and over, slightly like a crazy person, but it works because I call it my backup thought. So I call the affirmations backup thoughts. And I have a list of the ones that I use in here. You can certainly make up your own, but I like to have an affirmation of the day because it kind of anchors the day into that intention. And of course, I have another exercise called the Wheel of Life, which many of the people who are into life coaching will know about. And that just makes sure that when we're growing in balance. So we're not like putting everything into work and forgetting about our social life, or, you know, so you get to have a nice balanced approach to life and your growth. So I'm very excited. As you can see, I've been filling out mine every day and I'm super excited. And I've even up-leveled some of my habits. Like I've been going to yoga more often, and I've been eating better, and I haven't quite got the hang of the daily meditation thing, and I'm honest about it. I just click no when I haven't completed it. But just seeing it every day is a reminder for me to, okay, that's the next one now that we gotta put in. And I'm sure by the 90 days I'll have a couple of meditations in there somewhere. But anyway, this is my own journey, my heart, and I love sharing it with the world, and nothing gets me more excited than I see those pictures on Facebook when you've got it in your own hands, because I know transformation is about to begin. So do it, buy it, do it. It's wonderful. It's like so inexpensive. You can buy it all over the world. For less than $20, I think it's $15, and then shipping, whatever it is, and you can have it in your hands for like $20, and you can start implementing these habits to make your life better. So I'm so grateful to all of you who've emailed me already and have started the book, and I cannot wait to hear from the rest of you and actually the results and the changes and the things and the opportunities that start coming to you when you start getting into that flow state. I am excited to hear about all that. So thank you. Bye-bye.